I'm Barbara Ockel. I'm the interim managing director of the Bayview Opera House in Bayview in San Francisco. It is a registered historic landmark for the city of San Francisco, historic landmark number 8. And it has recently been nominated for the National Registry of Historic Places. And that was part of a Save America's Treasures grant from the National Park Service that was awarded to our organization in 2005. But due to some various obstacles, it didn't come to fruition until this year, at the last minute, before money would have been returned to the Treasury. We got this grant due to a special effort by Speaker Nancy Pelosi, then Congresswoman Pelosi, who cares a lot about the Bayview, the shipyard, San Francisco in general, obviously. The main bad thing about the building was the floor. It was a really bad floor. It was a linoleum or vinyl. We never really identified it, asbestos-backed covering that was installed over a plywood floor on top of the original floor, but we did not necessarily know that the original floor was there in advance. We had to investigate. This vinyl material was starting to come apart. Not only did it look really ugly because it was asbestos-containing, the fact that it was crumbling was hazardous, since we serve a lot of children here, and it's hazardous for anybody anyway. So if you see like how it looks here at the edge, that's kind of how it looked all over. We knew this was, we identified this with the help of the contractors as being Douglas fir, and being likely the original old Douglas fir. Everything was removed in about 1 week, and removed from the property. And then we really saw like the areas that we really had to deal with. We discovered that the floor was actually in pretty good shape, except for the fact that it was covered with this really ugly, black, tarry substance that probably was used to adhere the plywood. That substance luckily did not contain any asbestos or other hazardous material, so we could just take it off with a chemical stripper, but it was a lot of work for the company that did the floor. Finally, by July 31st, which was the drop-dead deadline, it was completed.